What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is the Rage Corner and you're watching Wargaming TV. So this is chapter 6 called Fruits of Her Labor. We are playing as Jadwiga. I think she's going to give birth to her baby and also unite Poland and Lithuania. So let's go. Make sure to
June
subscribe.
the 3rd, 1410. It has been years since I last entered this room. I always expect her to be lying there, with our daughter on her breast.
Oh no,
in
please
that
don't tell me
bed
she died.
now covered with dust. Smiling. Glowing the way
Oh
only
my
they can
God,
who know in
please.
their bones that their days on earth are numbered. My Jadwiga. Her heart was broken one time too many after our daughter died. Only 4 days old.
Oh my God.
Jadwiga was sick with grief and with a fever that would not pass.
This is so sad.
But despite it all, she held true to her duty through that youthful twilight. She told me to marry again. To marry a granddaughter of the legendary Polish king Casimir the Great. This, she said, would strengthen my claim to Poland's throne once she was gone, and prevent another civil war.
Shit.
I had broken her heart when I took her from Prince William. I had broken it again when the child I gave her died in her arms.
This is why you never steal anyone's loved
To obey
ones.
this desire was the least I could do. She died just 2 weeks after our daughter.
Oh no.
Much has changed since then. Poland and Lithuania have grown stronger together.
No.
Now,
man.
the time has come for us to not only survive, but to conquer our old enemies.
Man, fuck you, Yag.
We are at
Yagolia.
war again with the Teutonic Order. But we no longer cower from their discipline and military prowess. We strive to match it. We march now on Marienburg, the Teutonic capital. Once the dust settles on the ruins of that fortress, the union of Poland and Lithuania, the wedding ring of Jadwiga, will stand stronger than ever before.
This is why you don't steal anyone's loved one. And for that, fuck you, Yagolia, or whatever his name is. All he did was to compete for political power, just to advance his political power. This is what he got. And Jadwiga, I feel so sorry for her. Her loved one got stolen away. She got married to a person she didn't want to marry. Ah, fuck this, man. That's why I never obey the system. Fuck the system. There's no such thing as system. It's all man-made bullshit. Don't obey these wise fools. Do what your heart desires. Fuck you, Yagolia. I'm pretty sure his name is Yagolia, right? Jogaila, sorry. King Jogaila. Die, nameless asshole. You will soon have to deal with the main Teutonic army to prevail. To prevail, you must first increase size of your army. You can do this by hiring mercenaries who join you at the final battle, by taking Teutonic fortresses, which will free up Polish soldiers besieging them. Sacking Prussia will also reduce the strength of its army in the finale. You will also most likely not have time to complete all secondary objectives, but each one will increase your chances of victory in the final battle. Sack Prussia by destroying 5 town centers. Destroy 2 Teutonic strongholds to free up the besiegers for the final battle. Hire a mercenary band by accumulating 10,000 gold and selecting its leader. Destroy enemy trade workshops to gain extra resource. Use Jogaila in combat. More experience that he gains, the stronger he will become. That's a good mechanic, but I don't like this doing it in every single match, every single chapter. It would have been better if he just carry forwarded and become like a snowballed tank, you know, that would have been awesome in the final chapter. Jogaila begins in the Imperial Age, can support 200 population, cannot build a market or convert enemy buildings. Your time before the Teutons force you into battle is limited, spend it wisely. The timer runs out, you will lose control of your starting assets. So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play in very slow speed for the timer, and then we'll play at normal speed. You will lose control of your starting asset and actions will shift. When the timer runs out, you will lose control of your starting assets and the action will shift to the location of final battle. Prior decisions will determine the strength of your forces and those of your opponents. Gold is scarce, spending most of it on soldiers early on is tempting, but buying mercenaries is a long-term investment. Teutonic fortresses are intimidating targets, but taking them will ensure that soldiers besieging them can join you for the final battle. If you need assistance, you can use Torn 31 to tell White Arcus to attack an enemy. Jogaila Red, Vitidos Green have arrived at Prussia with a large vanguard. They must gather enough troops to defeat Teutonic army in the battle before they make their way north. Vast armies of Teutonic Order 2 Grey have spotted to the west, marching north to protect their capital of Marienburg and seeking an opportunity to post a battle. Some of their soldiers also guard the fortress of Soldau and Glingenberg, currently besieged by the Polish army. Countryside is dominated by the towns of Prussia. 3 yellow. Their inhabitants will not attack you, but they will defend themselves should you attack them. First, spread across the countryside are several groups of mercenaries that have traveled to join you, but not without pay. Word has spread that Knights of Lizard Union 6 Orange comprise part of Teutonic army. While loyal to the order, these knights have also strong ties to Poland and only reluctantly fight against the Polish crown. Lastly, the forest to the north appears to be impenetrable. And ... So it may not be impenetrable.
Our forces are tied up in sieges throughout Prussia.
Rozkazania?
Must secure these lands and hire as many mercenaries as possible before we face the Teutons.
Let's go then.
Tak. Pojmuję. Zbieracz.
Witajcie, zbieracz. Sprawiacz. Sprawiacz.
Witajcie. Jestem sprawiaczką.
Let us ravage these
Tak
lands.
też uczynię.
I have been itching for a fight for
Jestem
months.
sprawiaczką.
Do waszych usług. Do broni! Atakujmy! Pojmuję was.
A terrible tragedy has struck our homeland, Your Highness. And that tragedy is peace! We are entirely out of work! But we would be happy to offer a discount if you would care to hire us.
Cool. Alright, I'll be right back. Just 1 second. Okay, where is my mobile phone? Alright. I have to order food while playing. let's multitask. We need lots of gold.
Do broni! Jakieś rozkazania? Owszem.
Tak. Sprawiacz. Witajcie. Jestem górnikiem.
Tak, dobrze, tak uczynię. Do broni! Pojmuję was. Tak uczynię. Tak, pojmuję was. Naprzód! Do broni! Dobrze, pojmuję was. Dobrze, tak uczynię. Jakieś rozkazania? Pojmuję was. Dobrze, pojmuję tak was. Uczynię. Do waszych usług. Owszem, dobrze, pojmuję was. Tak, panie. Pojmuję was. Do waszych usług. Atakujmy!
What?
Our brave leader Jogaila has been wounded. Bring him back to and tend to his injuries.
What? Oh no, come on. That's not gonna. Okay, let's do one thing.
Our forces are tied up in sieges throughout Prussia. We must secure these lands and hire as many mercenaries as possible before we face the Teutons.
Rozkazania.
Zbieracz. Tak, pojmuję. Zbieracz.
Witajcie. Sprawiacz. Sprawiacz.
Gotowam jest. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Rozkazania? Jestem sprawiaczką. Witajcie. Jestem górniczką.
Tak.
Let us ravage these lands.
Drwal.
I have been itching for a fight for
Do
months.
waszych usług. Pojmuję was. Jakieś rozkazania? Do broni! Atakujmy! Do waszych usług. Do broni!
You already know the loyalty of my family. My father Tokchamish fought many wars by Vitotus's side. For a modest price, my men and I will be your fiercest warriors.
Jakieś rozkazania? Owszem. Jakieś rozkazania?
Rozkazania.
Come on, bro.
Sprawiacz. Witajcie. Sprawiacz.
Tak. Jestem sprawiaczką. Rozkazania?
Tak też uczynię. Sprawiacz.
$1,200 gold. This is going really slow. I wanted to play in slow mode. 20 more minutes.
Tak. Sprawiacz.
Tak. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką.
Attack an enemy now.
Naprzód! Jakieś rozkazania? Dobrze, tak, panie. Tak uczynię. Pojmuję was. Tak uczynię. Tak, panie. Pojmuję was. Tak, panie.
Gotowa jest. Natychmiast wykonam. Pojmuję. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką.
Rozkazania. Pojmuję. Sprawiacz.
Oh my fucking god.
Jakieś rozkazania? Do waszych usług. Jakieś rozkazania? Do broni! Do waszych usług. Atakujmy! Owszem.
My men and I have come from Bohemia to fight for you, your highness, should you desire our services. We will be yours to command for a fair price.
Jakieś rozkazania? Pojmuję was. Jakieś rozkazania? Do waszych usług. Jakieś rozkazania? Dobrze, tak uczynię.
Okay, the next one. What? I don't understand.
Tak, tak też uczynię. Pojmuję. Tak. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką.
Tak, drwal. Sprawiacz. Drwal. Rozkazania? Tak. Pojmuję. Sprawiacz. Sprawiacz.
Witaj, pojmuję. Jestem sprawiaczką.
Gotów jest. Sprawiacz. Witajcie. Sprawiacz. Gotów
Jestem górniczką. Jestem górniczką.
Dobrze, tak uczynię. Do broni!
I can see the banners of the Lizard Union among the enemy ranks. These knights have always had connections to Poland. If we can reach their leader, we may be able to convince him to stand his forces down.
Oh, you're so dead. Bohemians. What do Bohemians do? Wow, there are so many civilizations. Gunpowder and monk. Market work 80% faster. Units behind it is 50% less than Famicom strong versus archers. What? Gunpowder units, monks and missionary guns have the gold by food. Do these two? He's also Bohemian. They are also Bohemian. Hof, nice. Who has Hof, nice? Anyway, it's fine. Lizard Union. If we can reach the leader. Holy shit. Can I hire all of them? This is a very interesting scenario. I would like to play this again and again. He's attacking.
Gotowa jest. Jestem sprawiaczką.
Tak. Jestem górnikiem.
Tak. Jestem sprawiaczką.
Gotów jestem.
Witajcie.
Tak. Rozkazania?
Tak.
Sprawiacz. Witajcie. Gotów
Tak też
jest.
uczynię.
Natychmiast wykonał.
Rozkazania? Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Tak. Gotowam jest. Natychmiast wykonam. Pojmuję. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką.
Witajcie, sprawiacz.
There's a relic.
Tak. Zbieracz. Witaj. Natychmiast wykonam. Jestem sprawiaczką. Gotowam jest. Jestem sprawiaczką. Tak. Zbieracz.
Oh, I see now what's going on. I see.
Owszem. Jakieś rozkazania? Do waszych usług. Tak, panie. Dobrze, tak uczynię.
I see what's going on.
Gotowam jest. Witaj. Pojmuję. Jestem sprawiaczką.
Gotów jestem. Sprawiacz. Tak,
Rozkazania? Drwal. Tak. Jestem górniczką. Jestem sprawiaczką.
So which one to choose? These will be very fast. Keshiks, Spomen and halberdiers, hand cannoners, Teutons. What are Teutons? Good at. Teutonic order. So they have lots of paladins and infantry.
Jakieś rozkazania? Do waszych usług.
Gotowam jest. Jestem sprawiaczką.
tak, oczywiście. Natychmiast się tym zajmę. Oczywiście. Idę zatem.
Tak.
Gotów jestem.
Pojmuję. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem górniczką.
Witajcie. Tak. Tak. Sprawiacz.
Witajcie. Tak też uczynię. Jestem sprawiaczką.
Elite boyars are fine. Who has elite boyars? Search on Google. I cannot believe this. I think this one is the best. But even the Mongols are good. Mangudai, I mean, come on. Keshiks. I wanna try this one.
Gotów jestem. Rozkazania? Gotów jestem.
Pojmuję. Jestem górniczką.
Do usług. Tak. Natychmiast się tym zajmę. Witajcie.
Let's reach this leader.
Jakieś rozkazania? Dobrze, tak uczynię. Tak, panie. Pojmuję was. Do waszych usług.
Tak,
Dobrze,
panie.
tak
Owszem,
uczynię.
tak, panie.
Rozkazania? Jestem górniczką.
This is an unjust war. Pagans that we once fought have become our fellow Christians. And with that we have lost our casus belli. My men and I will not take up arms against you.
Awesome. Trade workshops. Where's the trade workshop? गेम सुरू आहे मग गेम सुरू आहे थोड्या वेळाने जातो किंवा मी मागवतो
Jakieś rozkazania? Dobrze,
Tak, panie.
tak uczynię. Do waszych usług. Jakieś rozkazania? Dobrze, tak uczynię.
Owszem.
Tak. Witajcie. Jestem sprawiaczką. Gotowam jest. Tak też uczynię. Jestem sprawiaczką.
Attack an enemy now.
This castle is ours. Its Polish besiegers will join us in battle against the Teutonic Order when the time comes.
Alright, you know what? I need to refocus this. आई का बघ ना तुला पाठवलाय फोन कर त्यांना 13 minutes, that's not. I go.
Rozkazania? Witajcie.
Rozkazania?
Jestem górniczką.
Witajcie.
Gotowam jest. Rozkazania?
Pojmuję. Natychmiast wykonam. Sprawiacz. Sprawiacz. Sprawiacz.
Tak. Witajcie.
Tak. Natychmiast wykonam. Sprawiacz. Gotów jestem.
Rozkazania? Tak. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką.
Witajcie. Gotów tak jestem. Też uczynię. Sprawiacz.
Tak.
हे भाजी कुठली आहे विचार ना.
Rozkazania? Jestem sprawiaczką.
त्यांना म्हणा झोमॅटोवर नाहीये.
Scratch! I will be fine. Just get me back to camp and fill my goblet.
Jakieś rozkazania?
Tak. Gotów jestem. Witajcie.
Tak.
Rozkazania?
Tak też uczynię.
Tak, gotów jestem.
Jestem sprawiaczką.
Do waszych usług. Tak, panie. Pojmuję was. Owszem. Atakujmy! Jakieś rozkazania? Naprzód! Do waszych usług. Atakujmy!
Tak, rozkazania
Tak.
natychmiast wykonam. Sprawiacz.
Jakieś rozkazania? Dobrze, tak uczynię. Tak, panie.
This is an unjust war. The pagans that we once fought have become our fellow Christians. With that, we have lost our casus belli. My men and I will not take up arms against you.
Do waszych usług. Jakieś rozkazania?
Do broni!
Pojmuję was.
Tak, panie.
Tak,
Gotowam jest.
tak też uczynię. Sprawiacz. Sprawiacz.
Przykazania, panie. Się tym zajmę. Idę zatem. Idę zatem. Natychmiast się tym zajmę.
Owszem,
Tak,
dobrze,
pojmuję
tak
was.
uczynię.
Do waszych usług.
Naprzód!
Owszem. Jakieś rozkazania? Atakujmy! Do waszych usług.
Owszem.
Gotów jestem. Witajcie. Sprawiacz. Jestem górnikiem.
This castle is ours. Its Polish besiegers will join us in battle against the Teutonic Order when the time comes.
Gotów jestem.
Rozkazania? Jestem górniczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Witajcie. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką.
Rozkazania?
Jestem górniczką. Tak. Tak. Natychmiast wykonam. Gotowam jest. Witajcie.
Pojmuję. Jestem górnikiem.
I jakieś rozkazania?
Attack an enemy now.
Tak,
Natychmiast wykonam. Sprawiacz.
Jogaila, my scouts inform me that the Teutons have camped near the village of Grunwald, right on the road to Marienburg.
Witajcie.
So, they want to force a battle before we reach their capital. Very well. Our ranks are filled and morale is high. We will meet the order in the field.
gotowam jest.
Rozkazania?
Rozkazania?
Drwal. Pojmuję. Natychmiast wykonam. Tak też uczynię. Tak.
Owszem. Jakieś rozkazania? Dobrze, tak uczynię. Naprzód!
Tak. Rozkazania?
Tak też uczynię. Pojmuję. Sprawiacz. Gotów jest. Tak. Tak też uczynię. Sprawiacz.
Tak, witajcie. Tak, tak też uczynię. Jestem sprawiaczką.
Gotów jestem. Witajcie. Tak, jestem górnikiem. Sprawiacz.
Owszem. Do waszych usług. Jakieś rozkazania?
Gotów jestem.
Rozkazania? Pojmuję, jestem górniczką. Jestem sprawiaczką.
Tak, rozkazania.
Tak też uczynię. Jestem sprawiaczką. Tak,
Witajcie. Tak, natychmiast wykonam.
This is an unjust war. The pagans that we once fought have become our fellow Christians. With that, we have lost our casus belli. My men and I will not take up arms against you.
Tak, idę zatem.
witajcie.
Witajcie. Tak,
Do waszych
Tak,
usług.
panie.
Tak uczyni.
Do broni! Naprzód!
Our brave leader Jogaila has been wounded. Bring him back to camp and tend to his injuries.
Gotów jestem. Rozkazania?
Tak. Witajcie.
Tak też uczynię. Jestem górnikiem. Witajcie. Gotów jestem. Pojmuję. Jestem górnikiem. Tak, tak.
Jakieś rozkazania?
This castle is ours. Its Polish besiegers will join us in battle against the Teutonic Order when the time comes.
Gotów jestem.
Gotowam jest. Witajcie. Gotowa
Tak też
jest.
uczynię. Sprawiacz.
This castle is ours. Its Polish besiegers will join us in battle against the Teutonic Order when the time comes. Prussia is under our control. Let us march on the Teutonic capital.
Jogaila, my scouts inform me that the Teutons have camped near the village of Grunwald, right on the road to Marienburg.
So, they want to force a battle before we reach their capital.
Witajcie.
Very well. Our ranks are filled and morale is high.
Sprawiacz.
We will meet
Sprawiacz.
the order in the
Sprawiacz.
field.
The pagan king has decided to face us at last. I was starting to think that you had fled back to Poland.
Form ranks, men! I shall take the right flank with my Lithuanian forces. I have a plan that I want to try out.
My lord, 2 riders are approaching from the Teutonic camp.
Our Grandmaster sends these 2 swords to you, King Jogaila. He says that they will prove useful, if you ever muster the courage to face him in the field.
Tell your master that he has waited long enough. I will return these swords to him, lodged in 2 of his commanders. The time has come! Charge, men! For God and Poland!
Do waszych usług. Owszem. Pojmuję was. Jakieś rozkazania? Do waszych usług. Owszem. Dobrze, pojmuję was. Tak uczynię. Atakujmy! Pojmuję was. Tak, panie. Do waszych usług. Jakieś rozkazania? Do broni! Do waszych usług. Atakujmy! Do broni!
The Teutons are sending another wave towards us!
Pull back, men! Let us feign a retreat to lure the Teutons out of formation. And then turn and charge them when they are vulnerable!
The Lithuanians are fleeing the battle. Run them down!
Owszem. Do waszych usług. Atakujmy! Owszem. Do waszych usług. Naprzód!
My plan worked. Return to the battlefield and charge once more into the Crusader lines!
Have prevailed by now. But we shall turn the tide with one final valiant push. Ride, my knights! Ride with me into the fray!
Do waszych usług.
The Teutonic Order is retreating! And nearly all of their knights lie slain! We have claimed a magnificent victory today, men. We were never able to take the fortress.
Magnificent
of
battle.
But in the end, it did not matter. The Teutons were crushed. Their masters lay slain on the fields of Grunwald, and the Order would never truly recover.
Interesting.
We held a wild celebration. Vytautas was more drunk with pride, joy, and wine than anyone else after that Tatar maneuver that helped win the battle. After a few hours, I could no longer stand the heat of that great tent. The shouting and the music and the laughter of so many victorious men. I slipped out into the darkness, down to a small stream near our camp.
So sad.
I sat there in silence, giving thanks to God for our victory, and listening to the murmur of the
He
stream
lost his wife.
and the cold evening wind. I could not help but think of her then, my Jadwiga, who made all
Oh my
this
god,
possible.
this breaks my heart.
I lost you too soon, and Poland lost its brightest star. But now, at last, I know that your dream will live on, where you could not.
I'm getting goosebumps on my body.
I could hear a bell tolling then. A friar, somewhere in the distance,
Oh shit.
hailing the arrival
Her
of
favorite
the night with that deep, resounding music. It has been a long time since I noticed such things. The little things of beauty that season our days of war and toil and make them almost palatable.
It's so sad for this. goosebumps. Man, why keep that? Oh, it's really. I have no words. I have no words. So yeah, brave Jadwiga, you will be remembered always, and very brave acts done by Polish people. So my salute to you too. Your unity is something else, and of course the Hussars. Nothing matters really, right? Such victories don't matter if they come at the cost of your loved ones. I would not want such victories. I would want to be with my loved ones. All right, heavy is the crown, they say. So I enjoyed this. This was a really, really good campaign, a very touching kind of campaign. And I hope you enjoyed this too. It was great to know some Polish history, Polish Lithuanian history. And I'm proud of you, Polish people, for what you did. You stood up for yourselves. I really don't understand why bygones are bygones. Why the pagans, like the way pagan ways were destroyed. That shouldn't have happened. But alas, we don't know how God works. So there's that end of the campaign. Thank you for watching, viewers. I'll see you in the next day with another video. Until then, goodbye and have a good night. And make sure to subscribe. Bye.